Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective for today, Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We are happy for you, as always. If some of it does not, leave it on the table for someone else. Don't take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Rare Rebel deck. You'll find this on Etsy. Sometimes it's not that I get stuck on the date. It's that I'm thinking about what I said before I say the date. Because when I said I'm doing a collective, I was like, wait, should I have said collective oracle? I shouldn't have said the collective because that's the nightly read. And I'm like, I get in my head about it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta say the date? No offense to blondes, but I was born blonde. I think one of the reasons why I'm always underestimated and overlooked is because people think that I come off as really ditzy, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I really do. But they don't know how fucking smart I am. And they don't know how fucking psychic I am. They don't know that I have some of the baddest ass intuition there ever was. Two cards on the table, three cards on the table. Okay, didn't we just have this reading? Four cards on the table. Okay, so this is a little different. The other reading was like your perspective. Now we're going to go with this person's perspective. Five cards on the table. It's funny because I was just watching a read by one of my favorite tarot readers on YouTube, and the one of the reasons why I don't like to talk about astrology and energy in the read unless it comes out in the cards is because, and I will say this all day every day, we are all humans living the same experience. We all experience some of the same fucking things. And granted, there's little differences between feminine and masculine energies and what they experience and generations and things like that. But typically, as humans, we all experience the same type of things. So, watching these readings, and it's not anything at her, but just typically watching readings where they bring astrological signs into it. It's funny because like I could literally watch readings all day, and every day all day those astrological signs are reversed for me, right? Everybody feels that way, right? Like everybody gets that. Maybe not all the time, but for sure more often than not. It's because that in my opinion that doesn't really belong in tarot. Like they throw it into tarot and that's fine. I get it. And like I said, if it comes out in the cards, as it's going to come out in the oracle right now, that's fine. But I don't want to like throw out energy when, in all honesty, it's everybody's energy. Just like when I tell you guys, and said this a million times, I was sexually assaulted by my best friend twice in 2022. How many people out there do you think experience that same thing? Because I bet it's a lot. I bet it's a lot. So to get on a read and say, oh, so and so, a Libra, experienced being sexually assaulted by their best friend in 2022. Okay, but so did probably every other side 3 times over. Every other sign 3 times over. So what was the point of throwing out the Libra? And yes, you could say that, like, that is more of a way of defining the read. Like, okay, so it's specific. Now it's specified, right? But is it? Is it though? Think about it. Leave me some comments on your thoughts on that. Because I got a card right here on the table for a sign, and I'm going to read it. But at the same time, in my mind, as I read this, I'm going to think, okay, but this applies to everyone. Not only that, but I am technically not this element, but I have it in my chart. So I am this element, among many others. Do you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Tell me your thoughts. I want thoughts. I want comments. I love to learn. Teach me. Show me a different way. Whoa, that was like a pretty little flip onto the table. As it should be. Sir and or ma'am. 6 cards on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles after this. I'm so excited. I'm going to get my teeth whitening today. It is my absolute last dental appointment until January. I'm very excited. I need to find a doctor. I need to get my ass to the doctor because there's definitely something wrong with my neck and my shoulder, like nerve damage or something with muscle or something. And it's like right, like the bottom of my neck where then my neck meets my shoulder. And then sometimes it radiates, like, it's not pain. It's like nerve something because it radiates like down my arm, like here. And then I can feel it like sometimes like here. Like right through here. So I gotta go to the doctor. I need a checkup anyway. I probably need a mammogram. I've never ever had one. I mean, I will say the neck and shoulder thing is getting better, I think. It's very slow going because when I'm at work, sometimes I have to do physical labor. Not a lot, but not too heavy, but still, it's enough to where it's putting off the healing. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm excited because on Saturday, my fridge is coming. Yay! And this one will fit. And it'll be shiny and silver, as it should be. Got 7 cards on the table. Okay, I said I was going to do 2 more, and I think I did 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's really do 2 more, and that's it. Because I just... And hopefully on Saturday I can still go on that walk at the beach in Kenosha with my friend John. I had to put it off for the last 2 weeks because I was just too busy, but hopefully he'll be ready to go, and hopefully I won't have an early appointment for the delivery of the fridge. Okay, so we got eight cards. 8 cards on the table. Let me set this aside for a second. Let me spread this out a little bit. All right, we've got celebration, energy vampire. I'm sorry, you guys. Anytime you want to leave a comment about what you're doing for the weekend, leave it. I would love to hear what you do for the weekend. I would love to hear what you do. What do you do in your free time? Sorry, I just had to say that. I don't want you to think I don't care, because I do care. Refill your cup. Evil eye. Earth element. Divine timing. Throat chakra. Judgment. Bottom of the deck. All right. So I'm getting a couple things here. But first let me say feminine, masculine energy. It does not matter. It does not matter. Okay. So an energy vampire wants to come in and celebrate with you. They're going to want to, quote unquote, refill your cup. I just heard bring peace to a situation. I just heard false. I just heard, if you fall for this, they'll be celebrating, but you won't. This person is really giving you the evil eye, whoever this person is. Like, if this person has, like, some type of evil eye, like, this kind of looks like a bead or something, like on a table, right? Or a floor. This person would have something like that out with an evil eye on it. And every day they'd be like, so-and-so, send them the evil eye. So-and-so, send them the evil eye. Like, this person is constantly... I just heard talking shit, talking trash on your name. This person is an earth element or has it in their chart. Earth element. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is coming in divine timing. Now this is where I'm getting a couple things. You're being told to speak your truth. Use your throat chakra. You're being told to call judgment on this situation. If this person comes in and has something that they want to tell you, and they tell it to you thinking that the two of you are going to celebrate together, and you call bullshit, and you say what you have to say, and you say, no, fuck off, we're done, we've been done, I don't want to have anything to do with you, that is the judgment. That is going to go straight to the divine. The divine is going to use that judgment for some type of karma. This person might be coming at the last minute to dodge some type of karma. They know it's coming. And they might have been getting karma for a while, depending on what type of person this is. When I see energy vampire, I don't get good vibes. Like, overall, I get like a shitty person. I'm not gonna lie. If this person is shitty to you, they're shitty to someone else. They're not gonna get good karma. So they might have already gotten some type of karma. But on this situation, you're calling judgment. It's up to you to call this judgment. Like I said, that's going to go straight to the divine. They're going to call the karma. Because that's not up to you. That's never up to you. And I know it's really hard. You will hear readers say like, "Oh, somebody's going to get their karma," but don't laugh about it because then you're going to get that karma. I will say this. I do believe that, but at the same time, there are just some people out there that deserve what they get because what they doled out is probably much more damaging than what they're actually going to get back in karma. I mean, take how that resonates. I don't know how you feel about it, but, and I'm not saying that I laugh at people for getting bad karma. But if I happen to think, well, you got what you deserved, to me, that's justified. To me, that's justified. When I do bad things, I say the same thing to myself. Well, you got what you deserved, kid. I can't tell you how many times I've been at work and I've been chatting with a friend and I got myself into a situation where I started gossiping, and then all of a sudden something happened to me, like I stubbed my toe, I cut my finger, and then I turned to my friend and I said, well, that was the karma. Because it's true. Like I said something I shouldn't have said, and it came back and bit me in the ass. The other part of this throat chakra, this person is going to say what they have to say, right? They're going to come in celebrating, acting like everything's all cool. This is what I've been up to. What have you been up to? Also, you're going to hear what this person's been up to, and it might put you into your head a little bit. Not going to lie. But this person is going to say what they have to say. And if they are not absolutely 100% honest with you when they come in and they say what they have to say, and then when you say what you have to say and they maybe have a response, if they're not 100 and completely percent honest with you about everything that they say, they're calling their own judgment. They're asking for their own karma. Because this person is literally coming in to try to stave off that karma. The only way that they're gonna not get that karma is if they're actually using good intentions. Meaning that this energy vampire needs to come in and basically kiss the ground that you walk on. And I'm not saying that to be bullying or mean or anything like that. Seriously. Not even depending, whatever they did to you in the past, whatever happened between you in the past, however they hurt you or you hurt each other, this person is going to get judgment if they don't come in with a 100% pure heart, 100% pure intention for good. I'm getting that this person is not doing that. I'm getting that this person thinks that they can fake it till they make it, and God's not going to notice. This person has a lot of fucking ego and a lot of fucking balls to think that they are not watching every fucking thing that this energy vampire does and has done since birth. How has this energy vampire lived their life? Honestly, truthfully, with pure intention, with a good heart, with love in their heart and in their mind? Because if not, it's coming. It's coming. And I say all the time, I believe God is energy. We are all energy. God is everywhere. How do you think that if God is energy and God is literally this card, literally this pig, literally this window, this glass, how do you think that he is not going to see everything that you do? The thing about it is, this is the thing. You want to live your life like this? Go ahead and live your life like this. Nobody's telling you not to. You do that. But you have some motherfucking audacity to think that you're going to pretend to make up with somebody and that that person's not going to notice, God's not going to notice, angels, dearly departed loved ones, their angels, their dearly departed loved ones. And why would you tempt? Why would you tempt them like that? Why would you go into a situation begging for the wrath of God? And again, judgment will be called on the situation, and it's up to God to dole out that karma. But seriously, why would you tempt that? Why would you even want to deal with that? Just take the karma that you got coming to you with your and crawl back under the rock that you came out of with your tail between your legs. And take that karma. Because I'm telling you, that will be a lot more easier for you than coming in, creating another false situation where you say you're going to be good and you're not. I don't understand. And what it really comes down to for me, and this is just my opinion, when humans do that, when they pull that bullshit, when they just keep coming and coming when they know that they're not supposed to, when they keep coming, when they keep stalking, when they keep harassing people, they're not human, honey. They're not human. They're run by some kind of demonic energy, some kind of entity. And they probably have been for a very long time. Because only an absolutely motherfucking insane person would try to tempt the wrath of God. Only the devil himself would try to do that. Think about it. Like, seriously, think about it. Energy vampire, if you're watching, think about it. Think about what you're doing to yourself, honestly. Like I said, you're better off crawling back underneath the rock you came from and taking the karma you got coming to you. Because this, it's not going to be pretty. When you keep repeating the same negative cycle over and over and over again, like even me, how many times have I repeated the same cycle over and over again where I trust people that I shouldn't trust and I know it and I still do it how many times did I do that? That was my karma. I got karma for that. You think I didn't? Because I didn't listen to my intuition. There are some people I know I can't go back to. Well, first off, I wouldn't go back to them anyway. That would be for them to come back to me and beg. But at the same time, they come back and beg. I can't. Because that karma, repeating that cycle with that specific person, that karma would be, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. I just heard soul damaging. Like, seriously. Like, learn your lesson and move on. Move on. I also watch a lot of tarot readers, and some of them, fall into the black magic aspect of tarot, which is fine. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy hearing about it. I enjoy hearing about which cards relate to what type of black magic, right? I enjoy it. But it kills me because these tarot readers will get on here and they'll do a read and they'll be like, oh, this keeps, putting out spells and, trying to hold a masculine and putting like a beauty spell on him and a love spell on him so he keeps coming back to her. Da 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 da. Like, when are you gonna learn? When is that karmic gonna learn that spell, that love spell, is gonna backfire? And it's gonna backfire in such a way that karmic is gonna get so. And not in a good way. But they don't care. They don't care. They keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And the definition of insanity is to repeat the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's why I say, like, insane. You're insane. You have to be insane to keep doing that. To tempt the judgment. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, people are literally running around out there with no fucking sense. And again, like, I just feel like it's demonic energy. Because how else do you rationalize that away? Like, I'm a 44-year-old adult. I cannot imagine acting like that. I just can't. And don't get me wrong, like, I go to God all the time and I call judgment and I ask for justice in certain situations for me, and I do it for the collective as a whole. Certain things going on out there in the world. The doctor in India that was gang raped and murdered. The details of that assault are absolutely horrifying. Of all the things that I went through, I cannot imagine having to go through what she went through. I call judgment. I ask for justice. That's up to him. That's up to them to figure that out. I called for it. I did my part. Hopefully something happens. That poor family. Like, I can't even imagine. Her poor family. I can't even. The little girl that's all over TikTok, Heaven is her name, brutally raped by her neighbor to the point where her uterus literally bled out of her body. Her spine literally broke through the backside of her body. She was like, what, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Judgment, justice. Those are things that humans should be caring about. They shouldn't be caring about trying to steal energy, steal people's lovers, steal people's money. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And again, this is why I believe that's not a human. That's an entity in a meat suit. Seriously. I actually made a TikTok about it early this morning, late last night. Yeah. Like, seriously. Those rapists, the ones that raped the doctor, the ones that raped the guy that raped the little girl, entity. Who in their right mind would do that to another human being? The people that did to me what they did to me my whole life, who would do that to me? An entity, somebody demonic, somebody not in their right mind, somebody insane, somebody schizophrenic, somebody bipolar, somebody sociopath, psychopath. And I'm not saying that every bipolar person does that, but think about it. Some people have those mental health issues and they succumb to a lower vibration. Some. Not everybody. Some. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. I don't want to get into that because that's just my personal belief. That's just me. And I have family that's bipolar. And would I say that they're run by a demonic entity? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. I mean, I've seen abuse my whole life. I think when people don't go and get help, I think it propels them down the rabbit hole, the dark hole of nothingness. Like they're lost. Again, not a doctor, just my opinion. All right, enough of that story. This is what I'm getting from these cards. This is the read. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. Don't fall for this BS. Because it's BS. Remember, Earth element. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Divine timing. So I don't know when it's coming in. It's going to be different for everybody. You just need to speak your truth and say what you have to say. And move on. Move on with your life. Make your judgment. Let God do the rest. If you believe. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. And I will talk to you later. Bye.